Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. Well, you know, business when it comes to the real estate industry is incredibly hot here in Texas, and we're delighted to have an authority right here, real estate broker Sarah Jones, and she is with BambooRealty.com. I love that name. Sarah, welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for having me.
Tell us about the name.
So my husband and I founded the company, and in the process of brainstorming the name, somebody gave us a housewarming gift, essentially, and it was a bamboo plant, and we said, that would be a great name for a real estate company.
That's cool.
So that's how we landed on that.
Well, it's one of those names that makes you easy to stick out in a name of so many innocuous names out there in real estate, so you kind of stick out with that.
Yes, definitely. And I never wanted to be Sarah Jones Realty or Jones & Jones Enterprises or anything like that. So Bamboo is really the start of our branding and our eventual strategy to target millennial clients and the younger, more savvy, rent versus buy decision makers, and it really played out well for us.
Very cool. Tell us a little bit about the history of the company.
Sure. We're 4 years old. We were born in 2009 in September. We grew pretty quickly our first year, primarily serving rental clients who were looking for high-end properties for lease. Over time, we realized those renters eventually became home buyers. And so what we did was expand our services to also offer home buyer representation. And so most of our clients are either renters or they're people who aren't sure if they should rent or if they should purchase. And we're able to meet their needs if they make either choice, which is really different than most real estate agents in the industry.
That's cool. That's a very odd time to start any kind of business, but it seemed to me in particular a real estate business. Talk about your timing.
Yeah, so in 2009, nobody could get approved for a loan. It was right after the Wall Street bust. And there was an unmet need in Houston. It's a very transient city. People come here and their first choice is to rent. They don't know if they're going to be here for 2 years or 3 years. And so they come and they rent. And so we found an unmet need in a timing of the industry when nobody could get a loan anyway. So it really helped our company grow quickly.
That's interesting. I think that's fascinating. Meanwhile, while you were coming on the scene, a lot of realtors were disappearing. So I guess you could also take advantage of that oddly.
Yeah, I think that the most successful real estate brokers out there, they really ride the roller coaster well. They capitalize on the down market and they capitalize on the up market. And so your strategy shifts over the time, but those that are the most successful are just adaptable.
You hit on it a little earlier about your market, your key market are those people who are debating the issue of whether they rent or whether they own. So what's unique about that, in terms of the way you serve that?
Sure. A lot of real estate agents will put a business card in your hand and they'll say, call me when you're ready to purchase. We put a card in your hand and say, call me when you're ready to move. And whether you lease or purchase, we can help in either way. Also, because we do have expertise on the rental side as well as the purchase side, we can truly partner with you in making the best decision for you and give you the pros and cons specific to your situation. You'll never feel sold if you work with one of our agents.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. How many agents do you have working with you?
We've got 22 agents. We cover Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth, Texas.
Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth. Awesome. And that's pretty quick growth in a short time.
Yes, very quick growth. We're super blessed.
And would you consider yourself somewhat of a boutique firm? Because that's a lot of cities to have that size of a crew.
Yeah, definitely a boutique firm. The largest companies in our industry can have, 100,000 real estate agents across the world.
4 of which work.
Yes. As the saying goes, half of realtors don't produce.
Right.
And so what's nice about our agents is they're all full-time. This is their full-time job. This is the only thing that they do, and they work really hard at doing it. We've got 22 producers.
So where are you located in the Houston area?
We're in the Museum District right off of Montrose and Richmond.
Very cool. And in the other parts of the state, Dallas? And
in Dallas, we have an office that's in the Uptown area, which is really popular. And then Fort Worth is a virtual office. We have somebody there who works from home.
So in the Dallas, that would probably be really close to the Galleria of Dallas.
Not far from the Galleria.
Yeah, very cool stuff. Sarah Jones, she is with BambooRealty.com. That's BambooRealty.com. Delighted to be able to spend some time with you to learn about your company today.
Well, fantastic. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. And when we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at USAToReview.com. And this is The Price of Business.